Hi chaperones, I wanted to give you a quick video to let you know about some reminders for our field trip tomorrow. If you're able to check in at Brooks to get your volunteer sticker, that is the procedure, but we also want to honor your time. So if you can't check in at Brooks, just let me know and I'll bring your sticker to the museum. We're going to meet at the museum at 10 o'clock. Parents, you can either follow the buses or you can try to get there ahead since you'll have to park. When you get there, I'm going to give you a group of 3 students to supervise. When you're in the museum, you'll have tasks to do that will fill your whole time. So you won't have time for gift shop or snacks. Nobody needs to be in that area, and they're going to police it pretty heavily because kids need to be involved in their learning. We're going to depart before noon, so I'll give you the gathering time for our class when we arrive at the museum. I'm going to attach something to your email today. I want you to review it before tomorrow. The first 2 pages are the most important. The purpose of this trip is to integrate 2 big concepts that we've been working on, the multiple intelligences, art viewing strategies for all the different intelligences the kids have been working on, and then also our economy theme and a lot of our economy vocabulary that we've been working on. So we want to put the economy lessons and our multiple intelligences lessons for viewing artwork together at the art museum. So if you'll go over your sheet, the guiding questions are listed for each piece of artwork, and I want you to review those so that if things get too crowded at the museum and you're not able to get to the specific piece of artwork that we selected, you'll be able to, watch the screen boys, you'll be able to transfer that into another piece of artwork that might fit the concept. Everybody's going to get a folder, that has some additional helpers. This is what your folder will look like, and you don't need to print the materials that I've sent you because it's going to be in the folder. The first 2 pages in your folder are the map of the museum that shows where all of the artwork is, and then of course those guiding questions and activities. Then, bye guys, shut the door gently on your way out. Then you've got a couple helpers, goods and services, some economy vocabulary. You've got a list of economy vocabulary words. Then there are materials and helpers for your sensory poem. The kids are going to write about how, if they were in a piece of artwork, what they would see, smell, taste, touch, hear. And there's a paper for you to record. There's also some sensory words, a word bank for you to use with kids, and some additional directions. Then over here, there's compare, alike, and different, those prompting word cards, and the pieces of artwork that you're going to try to compare and contrast. You don't have to compare and contrast from this sheet. This is just a reference that these vocabulary words go with these paintings. But then again, if it's too crowded in that area, you may have to do a comparison activity with another piece of art. The I see, I think, I wonder strategy the kids have been doing in the classroom, and there are some small helpers that are in that sleeve. This is just a visual reminder that will help them recall that strategy, although we've practiced it. And then in the very back, the multiple intelligence viewing strategies, which are included in your packet, are things that the kids have been practicing a lot. All the different ways that they can be smart when viewing a piece of artwork. The goal of the trip is to use all of these different ways, but incorporate all of the economy themes and vocabulary that we've been learning in class. So if you'll do me a favor and please read over some of the things that I've sent, look at some of those tools so that you'll know what they are in the folder, and if you'll look over all of these guiding questions, that'll give you an idea about what we're going to do. This one with the Egyptian boat at the bottom, the kids have a piece of string. There's a piece of string in your folder, and you can unravel that to make a shape of a boat, and the kids can actually get in the boat and act out the goods and services and some of the different roles and jobs that might be going on in the boat. Man scraping chocolate is a literacy piece where they can tell the story of what's going on in the artwork. There's some compare and contrast, some goods and services questions, and you'll notice that there are black questions and red questions. The red questions were provided by Miss Moshberger, our art teacher. So if you finish the black questions, you can ask some of the red questions that talk about the aspects of art. So please read over that. Then you'll get your folder. You don't need to print it. You'll get your folder at the museum, and I'll have a sticky label on the front with the names of your kids that you're going to walk around with. We expect the kids to be as quiet as they can in the museum, but also as engaged as they can. So keep them on task the whole time. And if you do, I think that we won't have any kids at the snack shop, gift shop, or we won't have any docents correcting any behaviors if we just try to stay on task and concentrate on all the different things that we have to learn. If you get to an area that's clogged, you're welcome to move to another area. If you get to an area that might be a little inappropriate for your kids, move away from that area. But then again, things are quite spread out. There's plenty of space. There's nobody else scheduled to be at the museum except for our school. So we will have 100 kids there, but working in small groups, we should have enough space to accommodate. And then again, you can refer to your map in the front of your folder to give you an idea about some of the different wings. Don't panic. This is a great trip, but it will be even better if you're not caught off guard. I want you to kind of read over some of the questions so you'll be familiar with your materials before you get your group and before you start to facilitate. Thank you so much for helping us with this trip. We're very excited. See you tomorrow.